Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Nick Push, and apparently I am gonna piss people off tonight. Whew! We got some Scream 6 news today, ladies and gentlemen, and it has the internet a-buzzin'. Neve Campbell has reportedly been confirmed to not be in Scream 6. This is obviously earth-shattering news because Neve Campbell, Sidney Prescott, has been in every single Scream movie, all 5 of them. Apparently this is about money, and the studio not meeting her asking price yet. I don't want to dive into that, because that's a whole nother video to unpack. I want to give my thoughts on why this is not an issue for me, and why this could be a good thing. And like I said, that's going to piss people off. I'm sure people are already turning off the fucking video right now. But hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Let me get this out of the way though first. Sidney Prescott is my favorite final girl of all time. I like her better than Laurie Strode. I like her better than Nancy from Elm Street. On and on and on. Any final girl in any horror movie, Sidney Prescott is my favorite. Okay? So let's get that out of the way before you throw tomatoes at the screen. I love Sidney Prescott. I love her. She's awesome. Everything about her character just epitomizes what I want in a final girl. So why the fuck do I think this is a good thing? Well, let me explain. I got 3 reasons for you guys, okay? I know, Sidney is Scream though. I get it. I'm gonna get to all of that, guys. I totally understand that. And I totally understand if you're feeling angry. But for me, this is a good thing, okay? But before I get into my reasons, tell me down below, what are your thoughts on this news? Are you angry? Are you happy? Do you care? Are you indifferent? You know, are you losing your mind? Are you going to be up all night staring at the ceiling, just shaking? Because it seems like that's what some people are going to do. Relax. It will be okay. But let me get into my 3 reasons here on why Neve Campbell not being in Scream 6 can be a good thing. Number 3. The torch was already passed perfectly last movie. In Scream 5, I'm talking about, obviously. Scream 5 did a thing that I really liked, and that was having the 3 legacy characters, Sidney, Gale, and Dewey, be kind of in the background. They were the mentors to this new group of people. And Sidney kind of took on, I don't want to say a mother role, but kind of like, she had a role where she was kind of giving Sam some advice, you know, and then she got involved at the end. I thought they did that perfectly. Sidney did not have a lot of screen time in Scream 5, but her screen time that she was on screen was memorable, you know? She didn't have too much to do until essentially the final act, but I thought they did it perfectly where they basically passed the torch to the new group. Guys, it is time to move on. We've seen this 5 times, and that's getting into my reason number 2. We've seen it already 5 fucking times. Sidney versus Ghostface, right? It's like Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode versus Michael Myers. I don't need to see it anymore. Okay? I've seen it countless times. Sidney has defeated Ghostface 5 times. This is a horror franchise. Okay? This is a horror franchise. It's going to be successful. Unless they start making shit, which so far the Scream franchise is an anomaly in that regard. But there's going to be, if it keeps being successful, there's going to be 10, 12, 15 movies. We've seen it before with Halloween. It's continuing. Nightmare, Friday the 13th, Hellraiser, Texas Chainsaw. They just keep going on and on. Let's do something different. Okay? Let's pass the torch as they did and move on to a new group of kids. You don't even have to stay with that same group of kids. You can have different copycat ghost faces all over the country. It is time to move on from Sidney Prescott. I think the Scream franchise will be better for it. Because otherwise we're going to run into the issue where we bring in a new group of kids and they go to Sidney for advice. And we bring in a new group of kids and they go to Sidney for advice. And Sidney's going to have the same lines. I went through this already 5 times, 7 times, 9 times. We've seen it. So let's end on a high note. Okay? And speaking of ending on a high note, my number 1 reason this is a good thing is it's either this or eventually they fucking kill her off. And we are going to be doing her character, the character of Sidney Prescott, her legacy, a great disservice if we kill her off in Scream 6 or Scream 9 or whatever. She survived all 5 of these movies, including most of these movies, especially the first one, being extremely personal situations with her mother and her boyfriend and all kinds of shit. She survived all those, and what, she's going to be killed off by some random ghost face who's some 17-year-old kid and Sydney's in her 40s? And this random ghost face is just... No, she survived Billy Loomis. She survived Stu Macher. She survived Mrs. Loomis, Mickey, Roman, Jill, Rory fucking Culkin, and now Jack Quaid and, what's her face, Amber. She survived all of them. Don't kill her off. We can do her character, the legacy of her character, justice by just not having her be in there. Just say she's off somewhere else. You don't even have to acknowledge her. You acknowledge her, because she's Sidney Prescott. And Sidney Prescott means more to the Scream franchise than any other character, any other heroine, I should say, in any other horror franchise. Sidney is Scream, right? Well, she was, guys. She was. She always will be. Like I said, I love Sidney. I love Ned. She'll always be Scream. When you think of Scream, you're going to think of Ghostface and Sidney Prescott. But we got to move on. Okay? Otherwise, it's going to be the same old shit. And I don't want the same old shit. I can just go watch good Scream movies. Better Scream movies. Like the original. If I want to see Sidney Prescott battle Ghostface. Or, 5 movies. So, for me, guys, this is a good thing. I understand this is going to really irritate some people. I'm probably going to lose subs. That's okay. It's my opinion. This is a good thing. Like I said, tell me down below what your thoughts are, and thanks for watching.